Hey guys, how you doing today? It's Barb with Bows on Edge. Hope you're all doing good. Um, Before I even get into the story, well, trigger warning. It's about a baby who drowns in a bathtub. So what I need you guys to do is go down to my comment section and read the disclaimer that's there. If anything of this sort triggers you in any way, then please click off the video. But I do want to say this is what my entire channel is about abuse, child abuse, child sex abuse, trafficking, anything of that sort. That's what this channel is. It's all about children who are going through those things. So if that bothers you, then I guess this is not the channel for you. If you want to hear what I have to say, please stick around and we're going to get right into it. So 23-year-old Olivia Elizabeth Miller entered a no contest plea to involuntary manslaughter in the death of her 8-month-old son, Asher Johnson. Involuntary manslaughter is the unlawful killing of a person without malice or intent. It's considered the lowest category of homicide because it does not require deliberation, premeditation, or intent. So it does not require deliberation, premeditation, or intent. As part of the plea agreement, she faces up to a year in jail. Only a year. That baby's life was worth only a year. Olivia called 911 on November 22nd, 2023, about 3:38 p.m. and told the dispatcher that her son had just drowned in the bathtub. When first responders arrived, they found the infant lying face up on the floor and began performing CPR. He unfortunately died at the hospital. Olivia told detectives she had placed her son in the bathtub, filled a few inches with water flowing, left him in the tub for about 5 minutes, and then went one room over to change laundry. She claimed she returned after about 5 minutes to find her son floating face up in the water with his mouth open and nose was beneath the surface. She then said she tried to resuscitate Asher until authorities arrived. However, over time, Olivia's claims about what took place that day changed. Throughout the investigation, Olivia gave varying stories of what occurred surrounding Asher's death. Investigators obtained data from Olivia's cell phone that appeared to undercut what she had been telling the police. The data reportedly said Olivia began using her cell phone in various capacities at 3:17 p.m. and that she used the device continuously, taking only a single break that lasted about 18 seconds until she called 911 about 21 minutes later. About 4 minutes before calling 911, Olivia sent her dad a text that read, "Just trying to talk while I have time while Asher's taking a nap." She then called Asher's paternal grandmother 2 times and told her the baby had drowned before she called 911. An autopsy conducted by the county's chief medical examiner determined that Asher's cause of death was drowning. The medical examiner also estimated that the infant had been lying on his back on the floor for a minimum of 20 minutes. So she just left that poor baby lay on the floor. She probably wasn't even doing anything to help him. Her attorney stated it was important to point out there was no indication of intentionally harming the child. Her lawyer also said, "This is a tragic situation. She has suffered tremendously emotionally from the death of her child. She loves that child." She was sentenced to 1 year in jail with credit for 246 days of time served. Just makes me angry. The boy's grandmother stated she wasn't given enough time with her grandson. He deserved more time, the grieving grandmother said just moments before Olivia was sentenced. Neil and Abby Stappa, Asher's grandparents, stood before the judge and described the pain they've suffered from their grandson's death. The grandfather said he was disappointed in the system. We feel Asher was not represented, was not protected, and was not given enough life. We believe Olivia was not given enough jail time. Olivia offered an apology. She said, "I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me." The judge said this was a tragedy and a very sad situation. He noted the circumstances in this case greatly vary compared to other child abuse cases that have come before the judge. He recounted past cases that included disturbing details. I've had cases where fathers and mothers have shaken babies to death. I had another case where a man beat a child for over two hours. That's not the circumstance here. This was a negligent act. I don't believe this was intentional at all. Yeah, I don't think it was intentional, but I do think she clearly neglected that child. You don't leave a child in the bathtub unattended. I actually had a neighbor that this happened to. Their children were just out of control teenagers, and doing drugs, breaking into properties, having sex in those broken in properties. And we all knew that these girls were going to end up pregnant teenagers, and that's exactly what happened. I believe she was 16 years old when she gave birth to her child. Her baby boy was 9 months old. She put him in the bathtub with another child. I think the other child was like 2 or something like that. But she put her 9-month-old in there, sitting up. She walked out of the bathroom and admitted she went into the living room to smoke some dope with the other people that were there. And she couldn't remember how long she was in there. Maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, she said. And unfortunately, that baby drowned. And what pisses me off till this day is she got no jail time. While at the exact same time, there were 2 other cases in the town over from us, literally less than, you could walk there in 5 minutes. In that other town, there were 2 other stories where women had accidentally killed their babies. Another one was a bathtub story, and another one was she was taking a nap with the baby and rolled over on it. Both those mothers got jail time. And this young girl walked away. That baby didn't have a chance. Stories like this anger me to no end. I don't even know what else to say. Guys, leave your comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you haven't done so already, do me a favor. Please subscribe to my channel. Please, it really helps me out. Hit that thumbs up button and that notification bell so that you know the next time I upload a video. Till next time, guys, peace.